Hail, travelers.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
The time
Good
is
day.
upon us.
Hello.
Hello.
Please
Oh,
put your
Lord.
seats in the upright position.
Doing it. Too bad.
I am here.
I'm
I broke
already
my
in it.
chair.
I broke my chair, bro.
Dude, I just broke it.
I just broke it, man.
Too sad. I'm standing.
I have a standing desk. It's a lot better on your circulation.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, it's just I had somebody like talk to me for like an hour about how superior standing desks were, and all I could think about was he's like the guy that's like it's like a vegan trying to convince me not to eat delicious meat. And I'm just,
Lord.
God.
and I'm just like, I mean, even if what you're saying is true, I'm still gonna eat this chicken. And if you keep, all I know is that if any more words come pouring out of your vegan mouth, I'm gonna have to eat every chicken in this room.
Oh, no.
How many chickens were there in the room?
Too many chickens.
You're gonna die
Too
for some
many.
chickens. Someone is. Uh-oh. Anyway,
Uh-oh.
I'll stop quoting the Game of Thrones now and go back to this sick game. Okay, so to get everybody caught up, this is I believe this is the 5th game in the Conflux series, and this is Spirits Rise. All right, give me a second to get all my stuff going. And here we go. As destinies begin to cross their ways across the Ardent, far to the north of the Ardent, along the riverlands, near the mouths of many of the rivers, there sits a battlefield. This great conflict, frozen in time, as the cataclysm spared no one, even those already in the midst of hell. It is here, however, in this time lapse of death and destruction, that a pallid rain begins to fall. The cold mist turns away, and something begins to happen. Bodies, long since trapped between the mirrors of life and death, begin to stir, and within it, something else begins to awaken. And so, the spirits rise. Hello, I'm Arcadum, and I will be your Dungeonmaster for this adventure, and welcome to Session 1 of Spirits Rise. As each of the players partakes in their own piece of this strange occurrence, they will introduce themselves and their characters. So let us begin. In the center of the battlefield, slightly to the north, underneath the gloom of torn tents, destroyed places, and broken things. That was the wrong music. Way to go, me. Sorry about that. That was fucking loud, too.
That was really loud.
That just took my legs out from under me. I'm sorry. Hold on a second, dude.
I was like, wow.
Scared the shit out of me.
That was so loud. I'm sorry.
Escalated very quickly.
That's what that shook everybody's nerves off, right? All right, here we go.
Fucking hell.
All right, sorry, I forgot to put these on repeat when I play them. Oh, that made me fucking laugh, dude. Okay.
Yeah.
And so, across the battlefield, corpses begin to rise and move. Shells, empty ones they are called by those that live within the Riverlands. And over this course of time, all within the corpse fields begin to be feared and destroyed upon sight. There are rumors, however, of a strange spirit that roams amongst them, unmolested and yet unseen. However, within the corpses, there are vessels yet to be awakened. and in the gloom of the rain, some begin to awaken. All right, let's see who's first. Seino, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, my name is Rainzz. I'm playing Seino, a kind of coward barbarian who's trying to basically fake it till he make it. So,
As you
when
awaken, you will find yourself covered in rain, soaked to the bone. As you slowly stand to your feet, all around you, you see bodies piled upon bodies, broken weapons, shattered gear.
Seino just thinks to himself, where am I? Why am I here? That's not where I fell asleep. Huh? And then he's kind of walking around, like stumbling all over himself before he realizes how tall he actually is now. And he's like, wait, what the fuck? Why am I looking like this? I'm so tall. What is this? What happened? He's just
As you
looking
stumble around asking questions with no one to answer, one of the other corpses begins to stir. The corpse to your north, Seino, moves and starts to life once more. Irha, introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, I am Astra. I'm playing Irha. He is a snobby paladin. He doesn't take no bullshit, and he likes to bully the weak. I believe you already know his target.
Yikers.
Irha,
Yikes.
he began, I guess. Oh shoot, I'm nervous. Give me a second. Where am I? Why am I here? Why is there dead people? And why are my clothes ruined? This is not acceptable at all. This is disgusting. He looks around, he looks over to Seino, and he's like, who the fuck are you? And he's just confused. He doesn't know what's going on.
I could ask you the same question. You were dead like, I don't know, like 1 minute ago. Why are you standing now?
I don't know. I guess let's figure out let's figure out what the fuck's going on.
I wish I know.
Irha walks over to Seino to, I guess, get closer to him, and realizing this guy's much taller than him, he's kind of intimidated.
Seino's kind of confused because he's not like used to being taller than people.
As the two of you begin an awkward exchange, another of the corpses rises. Challa, introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I'm Zahaab and I'm playing Challa. He is a faithful, loyal Mitre and mystic practitioner, as well as an archer. As he awakens, the first thing he'll do, close his eyes and listen, probably hear the rain, probably some movement. When he feels it safe, he'll rub the side of his head down to the back of his head. What does he feel? Does he feel the veins at the side of his head, and does his hair wrap into a ponytail still?
Yeah.
Okay, as he says that, he takes a sigh of relief. And he gets up. And he'll walk over to the people he immediately sees. I hear both of you gallivanting around over here. Do you know what's happening?
I have no clue what's happening.
I have absolutely no clue. I just woke up like I don't know, like right before you.
I woke up in this hellhole, and it seems we have another one awaking.
Well, I think it's a good idea to simply wait.
I suppose so.
Somebody else might get up.
I mean, there's nothing else to do, to be honest.
Do you want to place a bet? I think it's gonna be. Do you want to place a bet? I think it'll be this one. And he points at the one in purple.
Oh, well, maybe.
As bets are being placed on which corpse will wake up next, the one in purple is not the next one that wakes up, however. Well, actually. Luka, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hello, I am Roxafellah. I am playing Luka Sregap. He is a cleric, quite reserved, and does not understand what's happening. Alright. First, Luka gets up pretty groggily. He's holding his head. What happened? Master? And he looks around in a daze. Notices 3 people standing. But before he approaches, he surveys himself.
Handout on Luka, please.
And he realizes that his skin is not blue. It's a tan color. What happened? What's happening to me? And he looks up, gets up quietly, and slowly approaches the small group. Who are you people?
I don't know.
Hello, I am Challa. I see you have also been brought here by the Great One.
The Great One?
And do you not know her?
Her?
Who?
It's a lady?
Yes. I protected her in my past life and she made me immortal. So I assume this is just a facet of her. I thought you would all have some relationship to her as well.
I don't believe so.
Nonsense.
Nope.
Irha shuffles kinda. He's uneasy, uncomfortable even.
Strange. Perhaps a different test than I first thought. What do you think? And then he'll go to the taller gentleman that he hasn't really heard speak up on this. Why do you think we're here?
I don't know. I mean, I just woke up like all of you, so I don't even know where I am. Like, I don't recognize this place. I've never been here.
The noise of conversation carry across the battlefield and enter the ears of a new corpse to awaken. Effie, please introduce yourself and your character.
Hi, my name is Stormedge. I'm playing Effie Prentice. She is a rogue, and she has big, kissable lips.
Excellent.
So she is going to quickly rise up, kind of like the Undertaker coming out of a coffin. And she is going to pop up and take a look around, and being pretty undisturbed by what's happening around her. She is looking kind of at her own skin and not too concerned about it, to be honest with you. And so she gets up and she's kind of looking over at this group of people and, you know, kind of curious about what's happening. And she looks over at Challa and Luka and says, "Hey, do you guys know what's going on over here?"
Well, I have something of an idea, though the rest of them would disagree with me.
You can hit F to flip yourself, Challa.
Oh.
So you're not standing on your head.
he responds back
you
in
can
a
also
handstand.
dance.
You look very flexible.
Yes, well, it is one of my blessings from the Great One. Or at least she told me so.
So if I follow your great one, I become flexible?
Well, she gives you a gift. Mine was immortality, keen sight. That sort of thing.
And flexibility?
Oh, I think that is my benefit from my yogic practice.
Maybe you can teach me.
Indeed. So
All right.
first, do you know how to breathe?
As possible
No.
conversions begin to happen, the conversation carries to the final corpse to awaken. A large hat. Maelie, go ahead and introduce yourself and your character.
Howdy, my name's Essylta, and I'm going to be playing Maelie Wildglen. She is a wizard with a very large hat. And, well, you'll find out about her. She's just who she is. So, Maelie sits up with a start, like she didn't expect to be here in the rain. And there's no screaming. That's a relief. She looks around, not noticing any danger, and then looks at herself. My gosh, she thinks, I'm huge. She gets up to her feet, kind of clumsily, like a newborn foal trying to walk for the first time, all legs and absolutely no skill. And she staggers over to the group. Excuse me, y'all. What's going on?
Same question to you. We don't know.
Wait, why is the pile of clothing talking? What? Huh?
What is this sorcery?
Well, I don't know. It's not any of my magic, I'll tell you that.
You have magic?
I used to. I was a wizard. I think
You
I
do
still
magic
do.
tricks?
Not that type.
Oh, that's boring.
Sorry to disappoint.
So what kind of magic makes clothing talk?
Yeah.
Good question.
So Effie is gonna walk over to these other corpses and kind of just poke at them.
All right,
Let's
make
see
me an
it.
investigation check.
Ooh,
It's gonna follow.
I don't think that's a good idea.
First roll.
first roll. Okay, what do I do?
All right, click on your toucan, and then if you look
Okay.
up top left, you'll see a bunch of stuff pop up for you.
Okay,
Go to skills, and then it should
Okay.
have like a drop down effect.
yep.
Whoops. I accidentally hit escape on something. One moment, please. I have to fix it. But yes, you just kind of go down to where it says investigation, and then you should be able to just click on that.
Ooh. And normal.
All right, there you go. You have successfully rolled your first check. As you investigate the corpses, you can tell that, well, some of them are dead, others are not. Others are trapped somewhat, with no visible wounds that would have caused expiration. You notice that there are bits and pieces of armor and weapons on the battlefield, but many of them are ruined and rusted. But perhaps some of them might not be. As the rain begins to fall, a fog sort of lifts up around you, obscuring your vision. Everyone make me a perception check.
Hey. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm sorry.
Okay, you click on your token,
Okay.
and then you'll see a little menu pop up on your
Damn!
screen.
Sorry, what?
I'm perceiving.
You click on your token.
My eyes are open.
Okay.
Do you see? Don't double click. Just click once. Do you see
Okay.
a little menu with black buttons appear anywhere?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go to where it says skills.
Hang on. I'm trying to find it. I'm sorry.
It should be under your name.
It, I can't find it. I'm sorry.
Okay, double click on your token then. You should have your sheet pop up. Then you can go to where it says skills. And then you go to perception. And then you left click that. And then a menu should pop up after that.
Sorry. Give me a second. I can't find it. I don't see it. I'm sorry.
You can't find skills?
No, I can't find it. Like I don't know what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I
hit escape out of everything. Reload application. Hit escape so you can reload the application, and then let me know when you're reloaded.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about any of that. Focus on me. Nothing else. Okay.
Okay.
Are you reloaded?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. When you left click on your token one time, do you see a menu pop up anywhere on your screen? It should have your character's name, and then like skills, saves, checks, conditions, and utility.
When I left click on my token, yes. Okay, I see it.
Do you see it? Okay. Do you see where it says skills? If you move your mouse cursor over that, it should pop up with a list of skills, and then you simply go to perception and left click on that, and then an alternate menu would pop up where you can choose to roll at normal, disadvantage, or advantage, and you would just click normal, and then it'll handle everything else. There you go.
Okay. Thank you. I'm so sorry.
No problem, champ. Don't worry about it. All right. With your perception rolls out of the way, the party together is able to distinctly detect that they are not alone. You can hear what could only be described as a sort of shambling, the sound of weapons and armor clanging together, and softly but noticeably through the fog you hear,
I don't like that.
Y'all, that don't sound good.
Dad, is that you?
Can Challa use his Flux Sense ability at this moment?
Sure can.
Okay, so it says I must make a survival roll in order to use this, which I will do now.
Challa's instincts activated the sound of the creature, but you sense no eminence within the flux or the area around you. But your preternatural awareness tells you that you are more than not alone. You feel that there are many, many creatures moving in the mists. The fog, it seems, is obscuring you, but for how long, who could say?
Did you all hear that?
I did.
I did.
Yeah.
Something tells me we should, like, go away from this place.
Yes, I have an inclination from the Great One that we should head this way.
Would it make sense to try and scavenge what we can from here before we just head in a direction?
Question. You said some of the bodies, they weren't all dead. Are we able to go kill the rest of them? At least stab them while they're down?
You can certainly try.
Sure. Ira's gonna walk over to the corpse on the right, and he's gonna try to look for something where he can stab it, to kill it, make sure it doesn't get up because he's uneasy.
What if they're like us?
I don't care if they're like us. They haven't risen yet, have they?
Fair.
Alright.
Irha, I believe that we may have a disagreement here.
What do you mean we have a disagreement? There's things in the mist. We're suddenly alive.
I don't think we have the time to execute everyone, nor should we. That is their fate. That is their karma they should deal with. We should handle our own.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get moving.
Go.
Where does it sound like they're coming from, Arcadum?
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
But may I join in with this perception check?
Oh, anybody can if they wish.
Okay.
Is it possible if I could check the tents really quick?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Seino.
What the fuck?
The Seino guy is the most fucking perceptive.
Nikki, can you add fog?
I like my perceptive.
Hey, can you add some pogs to chat? Do we have some pogs? Dude, this guy can't. This guy's rolling so hot.
Well, with your rolls, you're able to detect that they are coming from everywhere. To the south,
Oh.
to the east, to the north. The fog begins to set in heavier, and you can hear them closer
Oh
and
no.
closer.
I said pog, not fog. I said pog, guys. I said pog. Oh, the wrong thing.
Ira
Deja vu.
starts to look around as he seems to notice someone's missing. Where is the small curly-haired one? He's not here.
Luka, make me an
care, I just wanna get out of
investigation
Wait, sorry, say that again?
check. Investigation check, Luka.
Oh, thanks. Nothing.
No. You're able to find that within this damaged tent, there appears to be some provisions and supplies that have been, let's say, unmolested by the rage of the elements. You can see that there are boxes and crates. There's even a few pieces of armor and weapons that might prove useful. However, to go through it all would take time.
Luka quickly goes back to the group. I found some provisions and things in that tent. One of us, or each of us, could grab something really quick. Doesn't matter. It might help us.
Yeah, and I think we should probably
Alright.
escape to the forest towards the south later. After. Sorry, towards the east later.
Effie goes over and picks something up.
Ira
Same.
goes over and picks something up.
Same.
All right. So you guys enter the tent.
Yes,
Yeah.
we entered the tent.
Mhm.
All right.
Indeed.
If you enter the tent, just go inside.
Oh. That's so cool.
Challa will hang back, trying his best to look through the mist, towards the east and south direction.
Alrighty then. Those of you in the tent, make me an investigation check to search and make me a perception check, Challa. Nikki, check DMs.
Additionally, Challa will
Right.
he'll run his hand down his ponytail, which eventually is tied to the end of his bow, and hold his bow, pull back an arrow into it, and start breathing in a very rhythmic pattern.
Seino feels really uneasy in this tent with all those people he doesn't know.
Ira just looks at him in a dead stare.
Maelie senses his unease and says, "Hey, you all good, Mr.?"
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Luka quietly searches as they converse.
Alrighty then. As the party begins to investigate the tent, they're able to find many, many, many useful items. However, Challa, with your perception, you notice them almost too late. Figures begin to appear in the fog. And you see this. One moment, please. How do I select all of them? There we go.
We're all goblins.
Oh.
Oh fuck.
Hold and clicking.
Um.
All right,
Oh shit.
Challa, you sense many figures barely obscured by the fog. They do not appear to be walking towards you specifically. They seem to be shambling around in a random manner.
Okay. Challa stops his rhythmic breathing and then holds it. Yeah, he holds it. If he notices the fact that they're just shambling around, he'll try and stealth. He'll try and not make a sound. Specifically, he hopes that the people in the tent will notice that his rhythmic breathing has completely stopped, and that's what will tick them off that something is going on outside. And he'll try and stealthily walk past them. just completely deeper into the fog.
Stealth check then.
Yeah.
And what are the rest of you doing? I heard somebody was trying to say something.
Yeah, Arcadum, do I hear them getting closer?
That's what the perception check was for. You don't hear them yet because you're inside looking for things.
Okay.
Can Irha hear Challa's breathing not be so pog anymore? Is he?
I
would
say you have no idea who he is, and that's even a thing that he does. You don't know.
Okay,
that yet.
cool.
Cool.
Well, I just mentioned that Challa was like, "Oh, y'all can hear it," and I'm like, "Ah."
Then I guess we're still rummaging through the crates.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Challa. As you kind of try to stealth past them, you notice that there are even more in the mist.
Oh, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Lord.
Oh,
what a dash
she has what a beautiful dash she has granted us on this fine day.
As you look past them, Challa, make me a perception check.
Okay. Don't be bad. Don't be bad. Fuck.
That is unfortunate.
Such shit, dude.
All
I
right.
did.
Well, you do not know how many, but you sense that the entirety of the mist is filled with these creatures. To attack them would be folly. To be caught, even worse. You do notice that one of them seems to be looking towards the tent, which is being heavily rummaged.
Okay. Challa is he'll come over. Okay, he'll take 5 steps. He'll try and move 20 feet to the right and shoot a tree to the east that he was focused on before. I think it's Y. Yeah, Y. Can you see this anchor point that I'm using?
Yeah, I see.
This tree over here.
Okay.
To
Take a
try
shot.
and distract them.
Take a shot with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, why is my okay? Inventory, longbow. Oh, I'm sorry, I posted that twice. Normal. Okay, good shot. So he takes in that breath and he holds back. He focuses dead center on the tree. He lets out the breath he's been holding this entire time and lets go of his bow arm at the same time. And he flicks out the bow as he shoots towards the tree.
The arrow whistles through the air, implanting itself in the tree, creating a soft noise, but still some noise. You notice a few of the creatures turn towards it, but it has not distracted the ones closest to the tent. Everyone in the tent, make me a perception check.
Oof.
Also, it doesn't really matter, Challa, but you didn't roll at disadvantage. But it's not a big deal.
Oh, okay, sorry.
And Irha starts looking around and he's kind of nervous. He feels like someone's watching him, perhaps.
Luka.
Luka stops,
Just keeps
puts a hand up.
rummaging.
Luka, with your perception check, what you see them.
Yeah.
You see them.
I look through the walls and just see them.
You pop your head outside because you thought you heard something, and you see all that shit. And Challa is gone. Probably eaten.
Guys, stop. There's creatures outside. We need to leave now.
Creatures? What? What do you mean?
We have to go now.
Do we go or do we just stay?
I don't know you. How can I
Yes?
trust you?
I don't know.
Look outside.
Irha peeks outside. Oh, fuck!
Oh,
Effie peeked
hold,
outside.
please.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I screamed.
Oh my god. No. She fell for the oldest trick in the book.
I'm so sorry, y'all.
Oh no!
I'm so sorry.
No.
We are so dead.
Challa, perception check.
Okay. Okay. Hopefully this one's not hot ass. Yay!
Yo.
All right, Challa, you detect that a few of them have heard something in the tent and are moving towards it.
Okay. 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 He's standing on top of a body. What do he do? Fuck. He'll scream. He was just
Oh my.
They're not in the tent. Just no one's in the tent. We're running away down the path.
Okay.
Irha
Very convincing.
cuffs his mouth as he realizes what he's done and starts to back behind Luka.
What do the rest of you do? I'll handle Challa in a second.
I'm gonna book it.
I'm
Where?
gonna follow Effie. Away to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna
hold,
Luka's
please.
also. Oh,
As you move to the west,
More
You
zombies.
see this?
Question: do any of our characters have weapons yet, at all?
no, because you're still rummaging through the tent.
Can we stop rummaging now? It's kind of making noises.
Well, you can try to do so
Yeah.
quietly.
I'm
I guess we're gonna
backing back
quiet.
into the tent.
I stop.
Can we quietly? So like,
You
can we
could-
stop?
You could
Quietly
make
do
stealth. You could make stealth checks to hide
Which
in the
is
tent.
sweet.
Yes.
Great. I'm gonna quietly whisper. You guys, I think we just need to stay here and be quiet because I tried to book it and they're everywhere. I think
But they
we should
know
just-
we are in the tent because someone screamed, looks at Irha.
I'm also going to quietly hide behind the big lip woman.
But also they've been persuaded you're not in the tent. That is what you're forgetting, Seino.
No, but we're hiding.
All right. So
We're pissed scared.
the group, most of the group, starts to hide in the tent, and it would seem, for the most part, the creatures outside are, well, no longer interested in you because there is a man outside screaming. So, bonus points. All right, Challa.
Okay. Okay, I got this.
There are
Oh
many
my
creatures
God.
coming towards you.
Okay.
I will tell you, we are not going to go through combat. You will die. Instead, we will do cinematic stuff. So let's see if you can escape. If you fail enough, I will consume your entire body.
Same.
So, let it begin. What's your plan?
Okay. He starts off. He furrows his mustache. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. He thinks.
Very important.
His plan. Stealth. Throw this body down the path. Right? The one he's standing on top of. Maybe throw it. He's not that strong. He'll throw it here. No, actually, he won't do that. He needs all the time he needs. What he'll do is just try and stealthily run to the east or northeast now towards this tree or this tree, depending on how the zombies are oriented in between his place currently and those two trees.
Got
Climb
it.
up one and jump one from one tree to the other tree.
Okay. First thing you're going to
Something
do
like-
is make an athletics check to see if you can run fast enough to get there before they cut you off.
Okay. Terrible. Okay, he's not good at this. But let's see. Let's see what he can
Come
do.
on,
Is it
Challa.
regular? No
You got
disadvantage?
this.
It's regular. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, we
Ooh,
get there. We get there.
Sprint towards a tree.
Okay. 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 He dashes as fast as he can. Knees up high, full nerd run. Ponytail flailing in the background.
Okay. Next thing you need to do is you said you wanted to climb it.
Yes.
Acrobatics for me, champ.
Dude, he got this, bro. He fucking backflips up the tree.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Dude, he has
Lord.
his feet. He has those jungle feet. You know those feet where the toes are all separated like fingers. Dude, he can peel a banana with his toes, easy.
Oh, God.
All right. Challa sprints at high speed, leaping into the tree, up the branches with ease. And it seems that the creatures below are completely confused about where you are. They cannot seem to see you.
Okay. I look around the tree for if there are any bird nests that will cause noise and get us up to hijinks in this tree.
There are no birds' nests or woodpeckers or other comical noisemakers.
Okay. That's happened so many times. The tree, so many fart. He's fallen for so many of those fart pranks, dude. You don't even know. Okay. He as he notices the zombies are no longer notice him, and he believes that they cannot climb. He relaxes and untenses. His toes grip the bark a little bit less, and he sits back against the tree. Thanks the Great One, and simply just not closes his eyes, but keeps his eyes peeled towards what he can see of the tent, and he waits.
As you wait in the tree and the others hide in the tent, more and more of the creatures in the mist get closer, piercing the fog, surrounding. A deep fear sets in, for these corpses do not hunger, they do not thirst, and they do not tire. And there are so many of them. And before hopelessness begins to set in, something else happens. You hear the unmistakable sound of chimes, and then a deep, hallowed horn. And those of you at the edges of your tent or tree see that one by one, the creatures seem to fall to the ground, corpses once more.
Ira peeks out and he looks around. Do I need to roll a check for him to see through the fog to see if they're no longer there? Or is the fog clearing?
Well, they haven't disappeared. They're just corpses again. And then you hear it once more.
I don't like this.
Ira looks towards the sky. I'm not the only one hearing this, right? He whispers.
Nope. She
No.
whispers back.
No, I don't. I hear that too, but I don't trust it.
Very unexpected.
And then the chimes play once more, and the fog begins to recede. And as it does so, you see that there is a creature standing out in the field. A creature of a strange sort. Not one of the corpses walking, but rather something else entirely. And you see this creature.
Wait, is it that bright? Does it like glow?
Yep.
Okay, Challa will try and activate. Oh wait, is Flux sense a once a day thing?
No, you can just use it.
Okay, he will try. As soon as he sees this glow outside of his tree, he'll like peek through the leaves and Try and flux sense it. You see the veins next to his eyes not flex a little bit, but increase in vascularity. And almost a twinkle in his eye as he takes this flux sense check.
As you do so, make me a survival check.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You sense that quite the opposite, in fact. There is a small area of stasis around this creature.
Mm-hmm.
A
Premonition from.
peace in the chaos of this world.
Irha, can he also roll this? Does he know this or no?
No, that's an ability that he has.
Okay. Okay, cool. It's apologies. I guess Irha, he emerges from the tent and notices this figure, looks back to the rest of the party, and he whispers, I think something's here. I don't know what's here, but it looks interesting. You guys should come take a look.
Challa doesn't get too close. He just drops down the tree onto the mud and kneels towards it.
Well,
I don't want to take a look.
Effie will whisper to Irha, maybe we can jump him and take the horn.
I don't think I want to take the horn. I mean, he kind of just saved all of our asses. Do you not see all these things
Well,
around us?
How many more people we can save?
He just saved us. I think we owe him. Or it.
Well, as you're discussing amongst yourselves, the creature seems to be doing something. It's looking over each corpse tenderly, as if trying to put them back to their original positions.
I think we should go check it out. This thing seems okay.
Like this.
Oh, have the bodies that we originally saw around here been moved at all? In the ruckus?
Yeah.
Okay, Challa will begin to try and put those bodies into the positions that he remembers them being, as well, in what he thinks is assisting this being.
Irha notices.
Irha,
Go ahead.
say, do you want to go check this thing out?
Yes, I do.
All right, let's go.
Irha takes Effie by the wrist and starts leading her over. It's kind of, you're coming with me no matter what.
Yeah. I get it. Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna support you from right here.
As you get closer to the creature, let's throw the handout up so that everybody can see.
Irha looks towards Effie, still holding her wrist. This thing, it's very bright.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Arcadum, can I do some sort of check to see, like, if it's a positive thing, like an insight check? Is it gonna hurt us?
Well,
or what its intentions are?
Well, as you approach it, the creature does not make any hostile intent. It doesn't raise a weapon. It will look at you as if seeing you for the first time. And then it will raise its horn to its mask. Ooh. The sound, the note of the horn will sort of rumble through you, not causing pain, but you can feel something is happening around you. The creature will lower its horn, and then will nod, and then it will speak. How fortuitous. It seems you're not empty.
Irha, he looks towards Effie, kind of confused, and he looks back to the creature. Empty.
What do you mean empty?
Empty like those around you. Awakened.
She has sent us a blessing, and I have answered.
I thought they were just dead.
Death is a fickle thing. life even more so. They awakened, but their minds still dreamed. Return to sleep they must. But you are fully awake, no longer trapped between two realms. This is a good thing.
Irha, he lets go of Effie's wrist and he steps a little bit closer. He reaches out his hand in curiosity if this thing is warm or not. Do you mind? Can I touch you? I just needed to make sure that you're not like stone cold.
The creature will offer its hand.
Irha takes his hand and
Your hand goes through its hand.
oh, well, fuck.
Challa will ask, are you from her? Has she sent you?
Irha moves back towards Effie in shock.
Did your hand just go through its hand?
The creature will turn towards Challa to answer his question. And it will answer with, "That depends on the her you speak of. I am known as the will of Zahaab, and I do serve Mistress, a master, one of the Council of Maltos."
I am foggy on her current status or predicament, but with your actions, I can't see any other her that it could have possibly been. Thank you. What is it that you wish for us to do? Why are we here?
A strange question. I have no command over you. Through the conflux of fate, you have found life anew.
Well, this is a shitty start.
What do you mean conflux?
The conflux is where you are.
He looks towards Challa. So, it seems you are obsessed over this mistress lady. You've never really given us any information on her. Why do you think this being is related to her in some way?
Well, she did miracles in my past life that had the same sort of essence to them. The same sort of mystic practice, the control over mass bodies, that sort of thing. The light, the unquenching feeling of stasis and calm she exuded like this being.
I see. Irha, he looks towards the being and he asks, "Is there any way you can get us out of here? Somewhere a little more safe? After seeing all those things, I don't feel like this field is very pleasant anymore."
What are those things, even? It's nothing I've seen on Calcatesh.
They are the empty. Like you, they have awakened. But they have lost much. They have nothing inside of them. They are a shell.
Maelie comes a little closer. So then, what makes us so special?
Only you can answer that question.
What is controlling them?
An interesting question. One I have not the answer for. I have suspicions, but they have not been confirmed. I will need to gather more evidence, and through the will of my mistress, perhaps I will find the truth.
Do you find that they tend to work together?
They are simple. Upon their awakening, they seek only to eat, with stomachs that need no food, and teeth that know no rest.
Not sure I'm gonna like the answer, but what do they eat?
Anything.
Can they eat garbage?
I do not know.
I guess we just gotta fuck around and find out. But I don't want to.
What is the best way to interact with these vessels?
I do not know. They have no speech, know no words. They only eat. The horn puts them back to their sleep.
Is there a place safe from them nearby? A location we can strive towards?
Question real fast. Did we ever find anything in that tent? I was meaning to ask this, but I never knew.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
A place of safety. There is such a place. It is not nearby. For all of the Riverlands, there has been an occurrence of this nature. Something is rising, waking up. I must inform my mistress when I haven't gathered enough evidence to find its cause.
Well, so you know where the mistress is?
What'd you say?
Oh, you know where the mistress is?
Oh. Indeed, she waits in her spire for my report. If it is safety that you seek, there is a city you might try. Far to the east, across the rivers, there you will find a ruined state, a small city, one of the many that tried to form themselves from the fall. Within it, you will find a people that will be welcoming to you.
What was the fall?
The cataclysm, the fall of the Taladoni.
That makes total sense, thank you.
Does the mistress spire close to the city?
My mistress's spire is far to the north.
Far to the north. Okay.
The journey is longer there, and it is not safe. Not for ones like you, only just awakened. Go to the east and seek out the Wakatanda. They are a people. They will give you succor and rest. When I am finished with my duties, I shall go there, and we will speak again.
Irha, he senses that this guy's gonna be dipping out here soon. Sorry for asking here, but I don't think I ever caught your name. Who are you?
I am the will of Dazaki.
Cool. I remember. Sweet. A sweet name. I dig it.
Thank you.
You did say that you were a council of something? what kind of council are you?
I am not of the council. My mistress is. The Council of Maltos.
Are those the ones that rule this place in some way or form?
Yes. At least they did.
If we encounter any more of these vessels, what is the best way to dispatch them?
If violence is your only recourse, go for the head.
Easy.
Alrighty. I guess Irha, he's gonna get kind of bored standing here, and he's gonna look around the battlefield for anything else that piques interest. Do I need to roll something for that?
Yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he find anything that seems interesting?
Not from where you're standing.
Alrighty. I guess he's gonna just start scooting towards the east. Just a little bit. He's gonna go stand by Challa.
Well, is there an easy way for us to contact you when we need you later?
I will see you at the ruined fort of the Forgotten City-State where the Wakatanda have made their home. It is to the
Alright.
east.
All right. I think we have a path.
And Effie's gonna ask one
It's the only
final
one we have.
question. Are there more like, and she looks around to the group, like us?
Ah, yes. There are other vessels that have awakened properly. They, within themselves, are just like you, with thoughts and dreams, and revelations yet to be made. But there are also those that awaken improperly. They are called the empty.
So sad.
Yes, it is.
Well, we can digest this once we get to someplace less wet. And he shakes his head, and water just flies everywhere.
Take what you
I'm ready to
can,
go.
for the journey is long. I wish you luck. We will speak again soon.
Maelie tips her hat and says thank you.
And the will of Dezaki continues upon its solemn task.
May she light you away? Okay. What Challa says to the rest. Well, I guess we have a direction now.
I must say I'm not very trusting at the moment, but I don't think it's a good idea if we don't trust a person that is a servant of the people that ruled this place in the past. So I think we should follow them, at least at this moment.
Yeah. How pragmatic of you.
The will did say to pick up some supplies before heading out. Maybe we can finally find something in that tent.
Very right.
I'm with ya.
All right, so the party is now able to more comfortably loot vicariously. And as such, I can tell you what you find.
Yay.
All right, so there's a few things that you actually start with. Who here has the revelation, the bastard?
That's me.
You have a bastard sword, leather armor, and a sealed letter written in blood.
Oh,
Who here is the soldier of fortune?
That's me.
You have a locket with a faded picture, a longbow, a short sword, a dagger, and leather armor.
So the locket with the faded image.
Yep.
What does the image look like?
Can't tell, it's faded. You know it's a person, but you don't know what they look like or which gender they are or anything.
Yay. I like that.
All right. Next is whom is the bitter thorn?
I am Irha.
Within your possession, you have a faded green robe and a crown of thorns made of iron.
Oh, sweet. Can I put that on?
Yeah.
Cool. Irha inspects it and runs his hands over it, and he just, well, instead of putting on his head, he instead slides it over his arm to his bicep. So now it's resting on his arm.
Sweet bangle, bro.
All right. Whom is the fading star?
Me.
Within your items, you have a set of faded robes and an ingot of mysterious metal.
Okay.
And who is the Chaos Clarion?
That is I.
You have a set of chainmail, and you have a black trumpet.
Ooh.
Trumpet.
And,
Yo, the bard.
and for the Fateless, whom is Effie,
Yeah.
You have nothing at all.
Great.
Oh,
You have a loincloth and a chest strap.
Sweet.
All right, and as you search through the tents, you're able to find, each of you can grab one martial weapon of your choice, a set of armor of your choice, if you wish. You're able to find plenty of rations, so each of you get a week's worth of rations and a camping kit. So each of you have a tent, bedroll, all that good stuff. And let's see here. You also find eight potions of healing. And you also find
question. Is that 8 portions of healing just 8 individually or 8 per?
8 total.
Cool. Thank you.
And you also find 4 antitoxin.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, damn, sorry, I accidentally rolled. Sorry.
Oh, I rolled.
Dies.
Do we want to split the healing potions 2 each? Or 1 each, and then someone gets 2, I guess? A couple people
Yeah.
get 2.
Yeah, I would say let's split
Yeah.
them, and then whoever the tanks are.
Yeah.
Seino is the biggest tank. I'm the second.
Yeah, probably. Even though Seino doesn't realize yet that he's big.
Is it possible for me to find like a big branch?
Yeah.
Ooh, I need that.
You want a big stick?
Yes.
Sounds good.
And question. He has torchbearer. Can he look around for a torch at all?
Yeah, that's easy.
All right. And he's gonna look for a torch, and then I guess just a longsword for his weapon of choice, since longswords are usually one-handed, can be 2.
Whatever items you want, go to notes, type it out so that Nikki can add it to your characters.
Okay.
Yeah.
The notes are in.
And Discord.
Yeah.
Or just PC.
For the chat, Challa picks up a net and some arrows, a net being the martial weapon he could choose from. So a ranged martial weapon being the net. Yay.
This man has a net.
Yeah,
I like-
net.
Stop
I
right
like
there,
to
criminal
imagine-
scum.
I like to imagine Seino picking up a short sword as usual, as he knows in his past life. And then he sees like a big battle axe and wonders like, could I? And he tries to pick it up, and he actually realizes, yo, I can wield this thing. And then he takes the battle axe.
Pog, I'm swole.
Hell yeah.
Maelie probably has one of my top wake up quotes. I'm huge. That was so good, dude. That's so
Hey,
good.
Arcadum,
Yeah.
can I find some thieves' tools here?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. And can I also find a little trinket at the bottom of a crate? That's a small little charm in the shape of a beggar's cup.
Probably not. Probably not.
Okay. All right.
No Seco cues here, I'm afraid.
Damn it.
Also, when is everyone done with the what items they want? Because
Trying to think
Challa-
of what else I want to find.
okay. In the meantime, Challa will walk up to Maelie, and if that is possible.
Question.
What's
Can I do a search for any sort of like fire starter, or not fire starter, I guess I can't think. I want to say fire bombs because I can, or at least
Alchemist fire.
alcohol. Yes, or alcohol of the sort.
There is none of that here.
Okay, sweet. I will look for that later.
You asked the will. This is to Challa to Maelie. You asked the will. What makes us different from the other vessels?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if his mistress is who I think, the Great One I think she is, she would have... I asked her that previously, and she told me their mind has to be first attuned to the unconscious before they awaken. Our minds are attuned to the unconscious, thus we can choose to use our consciousness. They are lost within their unconsciousness, thus they cannot be awake.
Huh. What an interesting prospect.
At least that is what she told me. If she is who I think she is. Yes.
Thanks for clarifying.
So he isn't... He wasn't being vague or speaking in proverbs or riddles when saying they are dreaming. They really are dreaming as we will when we sleep. It's the same. Yeah.
Can Irha, can I do another perception check for anything else that might be mildly important for everyone in the party, such as items that could help us more in the future, maybe such as flour bags?
You've already searched the tents, and you were able to select from the items that I gave you.
Sweet.
Arcadum, was I able to find a thick journal? Or book of some sort?
Probably not here.
Okay.
Could I possibly find like a medicine kit?
There's an herbalism kit.
Oh,
But medicine,
I'll take that.
but medicine, not in this area. No.
Okay.
And no diaries.
No.
Oh,
No juicy gossip.
I wanted to write my juicy gossip.
Lori likes.
What am I gonna do now?
Lori likes Orion. Yeah.
I'll take the herbalism kit.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta pick a kit? Could Challa find some alchemical supplies?
Negative.
Okay, sick.
And nah, I got nothing. Can't think.
Challa has searched for everything he wanted and said what he wanted. He'll walk towards the right, specifically stomping on the crossbow one time, spitting on it, and continuing to walk, and waiting for everyone else.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. He doesn't like crossbows.
Irha walks past the crossbow and he just looks very confused, looking up at Challa, and continues walking towards him.
Blasphemous weapon.
Indeed it is.
Effie leaves the tent. She's gonna rip a shroud off of it and use it as a hair tie.
Okay.
Oh, smart.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh,
Holy shit, dude.
What?
No, it's
Luka.
I
Oh my.
when I ran for Storm Approaches, dude, one of the girls just like sweetest girl, like such a sweet stream girl. Like she went outside, she's like, Arcadum, yeah, I'm just gonna piss right here. I'm like, okay. She's like, I pull down my pants and I start pissing right here. I'm like, oh my god. So I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna shart right here. It's like,
No, I would have
please.
I would have grabbed the other girl in the group to go to the bathroom together.
oh, okay. Gotta go to the bathroom together and
We go in packs.
One more thing. Could I possibly get like some cloth? Rip it up.
yeah, you get some canvas from the tent. That's fine.
All right. Awesome. Thanks.
You have bandages now. Wow.
Yes.
Oakley dokley,
Oh,
neighborinos.
dude, it's fucking PUBG, guys. It's fucking PUBG.
Where we dropping, boys?
Quick question. Astra, what armor?
Medium armor.
That tells me so much.
I don't. What do you mean? Oh,
Chain, hide, or scale?
probably. I gotta think about it. Let me look at his character real
All right,
quick.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna throw up an ad and I'll be right back. While you
Okay.
say it.
I
I'll be
said
right
you're
back.
gonna throw
Oh.
up.
See ya.
All right.
Speaking of armor, what kind can I get?
Yeah, I'm
Is it
trying to look
medium?
at.
Any? Okay,
Any?
so there's studded leather, there's leather, there's padded leather. Don't get padded, it's really bad.
Okay. Wait, can I get the chainmail that I have, or is that too heavy
That's
for me?
chainmail is on your.
Yeah, as part of my
Yeah, you
Question.
started with it.
yeah.
Question, Nikki. I really don't know what armor I
don't
would
think
have.
you can wear it though, being a cleric.
That's the thing. I was like, I don't think I can wear that. So
So
I
some
wanna
type
see.
of medium or light armor.
yeah. Okay.
I guess I don't really know what armor I would choose for him. 'Cause
Okay, you want me to give you a tip?
Yes, please.
Okay, so there is I think if I remember correctly, scale mail and breastplate are the same, except for breastplate doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth, and they're the best of all of those.
I mean, he already has a plate on
a-
his chest, so I guess we'll just go with that then.
Okay.
Fair point.
See, what are all the light armors again?
Is breastplate
Studded leather, padded leather, and leather.
I'll get studded leather.
Studded. Who's asking for that?
Yeah.
Luka, me.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I don't know if I hit my threshold of objects I could find with the net, but if Challa could, he would also pick up a boomerang. There's
I
probably no boomerang.
have to ask Arcadum if that.
Yeah. Can I have a gun? Can you find? Can you
the
find
other two-
a revolver?
I have a gun.
for the
There-
other two
there are no
people that
guns.
have normal leather armor, do you want to upgrade it to a studded?
What is the difference?
Studded is better. That's the difference.
Then I would take the studded.
Me
Okay.
too, if that's me.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with the breastplate. For my armor, Nikki.
Breastplate
Mhm.
sounds good.
Because his character already has
No.
one, so might as well.
Seino,
Oh yeah.
armor.
Studded leather.
Sick nasty. All right, I mute now.
Oakley
Thanks,
dokley.
Nikki.
Yeah, thank you.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm gathering.
The popo?
Is the ad
Gathering,
still
we're
playing?
gathering.
Did the ad finish?
Yeah, the ad's finished.
Sick.
Ira's gonna move toward next to Seino. And he's just gonna look back at him.
See,
There's-
Sino's gonna try to like smoothly move more and more away from Irha because he's scared.
Irha grabs him over, and just says, "You're staying right here.
Yeah.
You're not moving. You're by my side now."
Okay. He remembers how Irha wanted to kill this like not moving guy on the ground, so he just keeps in place.
Wondering why Ira's not holding her hand anymore, and is sad.
Luka cocking his head to the side, confused by this dynamic.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
So
Alright.
to the east we go.
And
I can tell you, Seino doesn't like this dynamic.
so it is time to travel the Conflux. Ho, 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 ho!
Oh god.
Oh no.
Also, if Challa does see any crossbows on his way, he will spit on them.
And Irha will forever be confused why he hates crossbows.
Maelie pushes her crossbow into the folds of her robe.
Oh no.
No.
She does not want to get spit on.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Whoops.
Sorry.
I hide my crossbow from the spitting man.
The spitting man.
Okay, it is time to travel the Conflux, the Riverlands themselves. Normally, such a prospect would be very dangerous, and it is, but you have a ranger, which means that your journey is a bit safer.
A bit.
Also, this music is sick.
It's
It is
fucking
pretty
lit.
hard. Love it.
I told him,
Very fun.
give me the Middle Eastern instruments. And he was like, you got it.
I dig it.
Yeah. Also, if you do
Receive.
show your crossbow, I will stop using my ranger privileges. I will have to show that weapon. It's all for all of us.
I better not see that fucking weapon.
Hey, the Grey One will bring me back. If you holding that crossbow now, she will bring you back for sure. So I'll die happy.
God, we have a racist against crossbows.
Oh my gosh.
Racist.
Oh, fucking.
All right,
Well,
so it is several days of travel to get to the Eastern Ruins, and we've got quite the ways to go. So we'll start with the first day. All right, Ranger privilege. We roll twice and take the better result.
yeah.
Oh.
I will take. Oh shit! It's bad.
All right, definitely take that first one, which is all right. God damn it. Wait a second.
As we're waiting, I guess Irha just looks over to just the walking hat and asks, "So, where did this hat come from? Why is it so large? What benefits does it give?"
Well, I don't know answers to all those questions. I think I kind of just woke up with it on my head, you know, coming back from the dead. But it's nice. It keeps the rain off.
Is
I
there
wish I
anything
had
in the
had.
hat?
I haven't checked,
We'll
Maybe
take it
not.
off.
but then I'd get wet. I'll take it off later
we're
when
all
we're
wet.
inside. Oy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Sorry, y'all.
Luka
I've
looks
never
like
really
a
worked
soaked puppy.
with a group before.
Luka does look like a soaked puppy.
Yeah, same here.
Effie tries to get under the brim.
I'll move my hat slightly to the side so the brim covers, you know, both of us as best it can.
Can you make that
that's
token,
sweet.
please, Nikki? Check DMs.
Effie smiles.
Seino is used to standing in the rain because when it rains, there are not a lot of people outside, so he can outside.
Oh, that's so sad.
So, I don't know that I've been properly introduced yet, but my name's Maelie. Nice to meet y'all.
Nice
Well,
to meet you too.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
Effie nods.
I'm Seino.
Oh,
And my name is. And Luka thinks for a second. And I would like to make a roll specific for him of what he remembers.
Okay.
This is like a straight D20 roll. And I want the AC to be a 15 for another reason.
Okay.
My name is Luka. Luka Straight-Up.
Hello.
Your last name sounds like a bakery.
I gave it to myself. Thought it sounded cool.
It does kinda.
Yeah.
Alright, he kinda still stays by Seino. Knowing that he intimidates him, he kind of just looks back up to him and he asks, "Why are you so damn tall? Why can I not be the tallest? And why are you so cowardly? You hardly did anything."
I don't know. Ask your jeans. How do I know?
Where's your shirt? Why do you not have one?
Because I woke up. I don't know.
You keep asking questions about everyone's outfits. Why are you wearing what you're wearing?
Because I look damn good in it. That's why I'm wearing it.
True.
Challa whistles in 5'4" as they're talking about height. Just waddling along at the front of the party, just whistling, looking, eyes peeled. Actually, I have a different question, Maelie and Luka. How do you see?
How do you see?
Kind of true.
At the same
Luka
way
blinks.
you do with your eyes?
I know. And as you say that, his eyes flare with vascularity. I know that, but doesn't the hat or the hair get in the way?
Not really.
No, it just keeps the sun out of your eyes. You can see clearer with a hat. You should try it sometime.
Oh, well, thank the Great One. That's a
Flex my eyes.
very pleasant
Flex my
surprise. I thought you both were blind this entire time. I was quite impressed.
Alright, he starts to feel slightly uncomfortable, a little bit embarrassed, then he edges away slightly. And he starts... he just doesn't know what to do anymore.
Challa specifically, what's better? Has he seen any animals in the entire, or any animal tracks, or any like essence or any indication that there has been an animal in any of the places they have traveled so far?
Alrighty, so
Okay.
as you guide your party through the flux storms and the radiant energy that kind of moves in and out of the conflux, Challa, eventually, you lead them down a errant path, slightly off the main roads. And here, you see something quite interesting indeed. Go ahead and transfer them.
Getting transferred.
It is an animal. Yay, he's found it, finally. That's why he took the nap.
There's a river.
Surely
know
it's
you're
not a
loaded?
river. I am loaded.
I am loaded.
Okay,
I'm loaded.
the map is
I
active.
blink into existence.
Beep.
Our map's active, do what you want.
But so I asked before, but across our entire journey so far, has Challa seen any indication there has been animals in this landmass or area that he's traveled?
Not yet. You have not heard bird song or seen any wild creature of any kind.
Hold fast. There is something wrong with this land.
Luka wants to perceive the area.
Ira's gonna follow Effie. Just stick with Effie now.
Challa is looking for fish in the river.
Effie is going to ask Challa what he meant by there's something wrong with the land.
Right now? Okay, so as they look at the river, Challa will say, well, land does not seemingly persist on its own. Why do the trees not take over the grassland? Why does the ground have path? It is because hogs or elephants or other animals push back the trees and stomp down the grass. So this land... Or druids. So this land... is somehow manifesting this biome without any sort of cycle of life, keeping it allowing it to subsist.
All right,
It is
Luka.
strange.
As you move to that point, your perception check will reveal that there is a figure standing in the center of a large circular patch of stone where no grass and no greenery of any kind can be seen growing around them. The rain itself seems to avoid this area, and the creature stands in the center of a sinister-looking circle.
What kind of sorcery? And he
I-
inches a little bit closer.
And you see
I
this
don't
creature.
feel good about it.
Ira,
Oh, what?
Go ahead and share
What
the
is
hand
that?
out.
Whoa! What is that?
That's-
I don't
Who is
like
this lad?
Oh, and that arc word is done by Dana Key from Art Station.
Wow, that's really
Holy
good.
shit.
very nice. Ira
Poke.
starts to follow Challa more, hoping Effie would follow and not just fall behind.
No, I'm gonna follow.
Holy shit.
That is so. I love it. It looks so good.
Oh, it,
Luka
Ira,
puts an
can-
arm up from
Oh, go ahead.
Did you show
beside
hand up?
him
Show hand up.
and looks back at Seino and Maelie. I
you
don't
go.
know what that thing is. I don't know if we should approach. And can I insight to see what it's doing?
You don't
Like-
have to insight, you can actually see it. It's not trying to
Oh,
hide
I-
what it's doing. It is simply sitting there, as if patiently waiting. Its hands atop a walking staff.
and Challa says to the other two, so long as it appears not aggressive. See, like there is no fish, but there is that thing over there.
Yeah, I mean that's
Crazy.
an animal, right?
There's no fish, but
Plain
there's
animal.
that fucking thing. That's crazy, bro.
no crap.
See? That's what I mean. The weird place.
Yeah.
Can
see?
I
It's an animal.
can I look at the circle that it's standing on top of? Or
Yeah.
try to figure
I
out
mean, well,
what
you
it
gotta
is?
get closer to do all that.
Oh.
Can
Try
Ira
to
pick
start
up?
the line.
Can Ira's gonna pick up a rock and move to just the edge of the circle, and he's gonna toss it in there. He's gonna toss the rock in, just into the circle.
What are
This
you
is-
doing?
You really want to provoke it?
As the
I'm
rock
tossing
goes,
rocks.
as the rock
Okay.
goes flying towards the circle, it stops and is completely obliterated.
Okay.
Oh.
Guys,
Ira steps
can I
back.
can I flux sense? Can I flux sense
Back
that real?
off, Luka. Back off.
I don't think we should approach it.
Okay, guys. Can I flux sense one time?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yay! Okay. Survival. No. Oh, shit.
As you use your special eyes to see if you can sense any flux energy, that circle is pure flux energy. It is a powerful ward, and you can tell that it is imprisoning the creature.
Oh, okay. I have just. You see Challa's eyes flare up like they've done before with vascular, and he closes, and when they reopen, he kind of takes 2 steps back as if he's just felt like a premonition. I have received a great feeling, a feeling from the Great One. That encircle, the. I'm hearing a slight bit of an echo. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry. The energy that ensorcels that being, it's trapping it. It's pure flux. I think it's trapped there for a reason. Has it? And I don't think we wish to disturb. Well, at least I trust that. If any creature that can do that, I trust its reasoning. At least for now.
I mean, what if it's like Trumpet Man and can help us?
Well, Trumpet Man had an aura of stasis. This creature has an aura of flux. There are
Yeah.
opposites. So, I think that means he's the opposite, no?
If we gonna do something, I think it's much more smarter if we like talk to it instead of throwing things at it.
Fire throws another rock.
The rock is obliterated.
Okay. Perhaps we should just leave it a sandwich and go about our day. It might get hungry.
I second that.
I like that thought.
Okay.
I nods, and as he's walking by, he throws another rock.
All right, the third rock explodes, and the creature will then speak.
Fuck.
You shit!
Dude, we just have to leave it a fucking sandwich, dude. Oh.
Why did you have to provoke it?
I'm sorry. The rocks kept exploding, and I wanted to see what it was gonna say or
All right,
do.
and
I'm
the
sorry.
The creature will speak.
Oh shit.
Do you know what the definition of insanity is? It is to do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I had thought that mortals would be less rude. It seems that I was wrong.
Sorry, sir. I just figured you'd appreciate my rocks, but it seems I've pissed you off.
You have
That was not my
angered me
intention.
in any way. It is simply an observation of the futility of your efforts.
Well, I have to give you some, I guess, praise for your bubble. It likes keeping my rocks out. And it did give me a different result. You're speaking.
You speak of things that you do not understand. It is not that the stone is kept out. It is simply by the power of Om that it is kept back.
Art throws another rock.
What do you? Challa
Do
tries
you-
to catch it. Challa tries to catch it before it enters the circle. So he tries to intercept it.
Luka rushes over and also tries to stop.
Can I intercept the rock?
You could try, yeah. Make a dex save, I guess, or dex check.
Seino goes to the other side of the circle.
Someone just better grab
so
iron
dex
before he
save?
keeps throwing them.
Dex
That's
save
it.
is fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right, you
Oh,
catch
shit.
the rock, and you just having enough of that nonsense.
He grabs it off.
As you catch the
So-
rock, the creature will turn slightly towards the group and will say,
It seems this one knows of the third Newton. It shall be given.
The
Evan-
Newton.
Effie is going to ask, what are you doing here?
An interesting question. One that has multiple answers. I suppose your question directly might be of why I am here, or better yet, why I have not left. The answer
Effie
is
shrugs.
simple. I am imprisoned.
Who imprisoned you?
That I will not say, for I do not know
Well-
whom you are.
Well, I am Challa. May I have your name?
"Is my thing working, by the way?"
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Sounds great.
I'm just making sure it's not distorted.
Nope, you're good.
You sound a wobbly. Well, I am Challa. May I have your name?
You may refer to me as Degas Class. That is the name I use when dealing with mortals.
Degas ass?
Degas Class.
Oh, sorry, that was the Zahaab asking, not Challa. He wouldn't have said. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, Degas class. Sorry.
Degas class. Okay.
The name should change. Yeah, there you go.
Degas.
Change the name. Change for you.
Oh. Degas class. Why?
God, I wrote that wrong.
Well, I am. Well,
I
I
literally
am
did
not.
type in Digger's class.
Well, I don't think I am what you will commonly think of as a mortal. So perhaps we could do business on slightly more even footing.
The designations between our immortal statuses is irrelevant to me. I do not treat those with shorter lifespans as anything less than myself.
But you do give them a different name, as you said.
I do, because it is what they are.
I see.
It is a matter of definition. And that, above all else, is what my commitment is to. The law. Laws are more important than anything else. So yes, I call you mortal not to insult you, simply because that age will take you, and it will not take me.
Can I do a religion check on this guy? Is there any way I can ask for that?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Alright.
I was gonna ask the same.
I'm gonna do a religion check.
Roll some religies.
Nope.
Sheesh.
Are we all?
Nope.
Yeah, we're all rolling religions? Okay.
I guess I will too. Well,
That's fine.
No,
Somebody
me
made
too.
it. Maelie, that's a fucking devil. 100%.
So, y'all, you were probably imprisoned here for something bad, weren't you?
A reasonable presumption, but one that I sense has bias within it.
I
Perhaps.
mean, that is relative.
Indeed. It is relative.
Well, might I ask you a question? You have sat here for quite some time, I assume, and witnessed the land evolve, being present here, being an immortal. What is wrong with this place? What of the animals, and how does it persist in its current state?
By willful interference from the magics used long ago. You are right to notice that there is a wrongness here. It is because it lacks none of the chaos of life, merely the lawful ingenuity of synthetic creation. However, as with most things done with mortals, they are akin to mistake, and as such,
He will gesture around him.
the fluxing of energies, the conflux, as the namesake of this place is called. A self-fulfilling prophecy, it would seem, to name it as such, but that's none of my business.
How did you come to be here?
I was imprisoned. If you are referring as to why I was in conflux at all, I was summoned, as most of my kin are, to deal with the problems of mortal kind.
Sweet.
However,
guys,
as with most things, when I was summoned, the amount that I was needed for doubled the cost of my keeping. And by Hook's inevitable law, it was bound to snap.
Challa, as this happens, as Klaus starts to speak to the others, he'll run his hand to the small of Seino's back and say, "Speak up. I can tell you have something to say to this being. Have no fear."
small of his back.
I just wanted to know if it, like, how long do you have been here? Like, how many months, years?
It is difficult to state an accurate number, for Conflux does not have seasons. But within my preliminary estimations, approximately 1,342 days.
And what did you do before that reasoned you being imprisoned?
Effie starts counting on her fingers.
Or watches her count on her fingers, also trying to count on his fingers.
That is not something that I will reveal at this time, for I sense that there may be prejudice
Is there an unlimited sentence, or will you be freed after some time?
Most likely I will be freed when the magics fade and are disrupted. My
Okay.
imprisonment was not passed down by any judge, nor any jury or due process. Simply from spite.
Okay. Well, Challa doesn't know what to say. It's like, well, if we have some friends that dislike Flux, I assume. We could ask them if they could help you. If we come to that place.
I'm afraid there is only one way that you may help me, mortal, and that is to break the seal. To break the seal would be a difficult task, but one that would be well rewarded.
Okay.
How do we
Well,
break the seal?
The creature will
Seino's
tense up
interested.
and will squeeze the top of its staff. To break the seal would require subtlety. For the seal can only be broken when that which created it is destroyed. But my existence has been long enough to know when my warden is no longer with us, and yet the spell somehow lingers. Perhaps enough fluctuating energy could disrupt it. But such a task would be dangerous. But perhaps one that you would be capable of doing, Ranger.
oh, you think so? So he grabs his bow as he says this. You think I could disrupt it now, or do you mean?
You would have to lure the fluctuating energies here. But I can think of no one else more capable than you, or perhaps the large-headed one.
You did ask for subtlety, as Challa looks at Seino. Subtlety. And he smiles. Can I do a flux, a flux check? Just on the surrounding area, like what's Flux doing right now? How's it feeling? What's the vibe? Like, do I sense any like the field of Flux around us? How is it oscillating? That sort of a thing.
So, the flux energy is concentrated within the circle, but it is just as vulnerable as the flux energies that you use to navigate. So you and any spellcaster present, could attempt to tap into the circle and to disrupt it. But this would come with an enormous risk. For if you fail your rolls, your bodies could be completely disintegrated.
Okay.
Amongst other things.
Mr. Class, I didn't mean to offend earlier, but once you're free, what are your intentions?
To go home, most likely.
And what is home to you?
Hell.
What's hell like?
Hot.
Is it hot? Oh,
Sweet.
cool.
It is.
It's better than being cold,
It is
like
hot.
we are now. And not rainy.
Seino mumbles to himself, there where you belong.
Oh!
Challa gets pulled. No, not at all. I wish to question the party on this. Oh, after what Lucas. This is in response to what Lucas said. I do not believe we should, but I wish to confer with the party. I definitely know we can at great cost to ourselves, but I do not know how you all wish to operate. There is no cost to me. I simply will wake up again if this all goes awry, but you all may want to live.
How are you so sure? This is quite literally a random demon sitting in a circle, imprisoned for a purpose.
Devil.
I don't think it's wise. Or devil. Anyway.
He doesn't say anything else about what you're talking about. He only corrects that he is a devil, not a demon.
Whatever he is. I just feel it's not wise. I just want to see my piece.
Well. Okay, Luka says no. I say no. Seino, how are you feeling? Do you want to help this?
I must say I don't think that like my word is that much of weight because it's your body that's gonna be disintegrated, so it has to be your decision. Like, of course, I like the sound of a big reward at the end, but at the end, it is your body, so your choice.
Okay. Challa asked the creature. Well, Degas, we've gotten to know each other a little bit now, yeah? Do you think it's wise for me to do? Not speaking as a friend to another friend, you know. Do you think it's wise?
Your attempt at platitudes is exhausting. Is it wise? That depends entirely on whether or not you think the risk versus the reward is worth it. Would untold power that you have never experienced be worth your life, potentially? Perhaps, perhaps not. Wisdom is also relative.
Okay, Challa goes to Effie.
I will tell you
Effie?
only this. My word is my bond. My commitment to the law is complete and utter. I will promise you a reward, and a reward you shall have. And, by the holy trinity of the first, second, and third Newtons, I shall uphold it.
Okay. Challa goes to Effie.
So Effie kind of shrugs and says, well, I mean, this guy seems pretty lawful, and I mean, I'm probably the least lawful one here, considering I used to steal and steal a good amount. So laws really don't apply to me in the way that they probably apply to you guys. So it's kind of more of a moral issue, I think. If he seems like he was wronged by being trapped here and on an ethical level, then, you know, maybe it's your guys' duty to uphold the law.
And now we enter my favorite part of the debate. Morality. Tell me, travelers, mortals, which do you think is more moral? To free someone falsely imprisoned, or to free a devil, a creature of evil upon the world? Which would be more good? Which one would be more evil? Which
Well,
one would
you
be
have-
more lawful? Which one would be more chaotic? A dance of moralities crossed, twisted.
Luka's lips thin as he ponder.
He steps closer to the circle and he looks towards him. Well, with your unbiased opinion, you haven't yet told us why you keep dancing around that question.
Very
And
well. I shall
you
answer
seem
your
to be
question.
wanting to talk to us because I was throwing rocks at you. So, what's up? Why are you here?
I was imprisoned because a little girl died.
That's it? Why was she important?
How
What
little?
did-
I believe that she was an age of 8.
Irha, he looks down towards himself and he looks back up. So, Who was she? If she was so important,
She was the daughter of the man who summoned me.
he looks towards Challa and uneasy of what his next answer should be. So why did this little girl matter? In fact, is there a reason why she was important? And who is this man that summoned you? He seems pretty powerful to do so.
He thought he was.
Is he still around?
No. As far as I know.
He steps back and shuffles more towards Maelie and goes back to his self-conscious thoughts.
I shall answer your trepidations directly. The little girl died by my hand. It was painful, terrible. Her screams still haunt her mother to this day. It was part of the deal.
I wanted to ask you, is there any way that we could even help the ranger and the spellcaster in this
Unlikely.
duty?
I do not sense any specialties amongst you. Many of you are mundane.
Challa thinks for a moment, right? He questions, probably out loud, whispering some stuff about, well, if we run the calculus, he's a lawful being. Okay, if we release him, that's chaotic, but it releases a lawful being, so that strikes to 0 for me. Okay, he is in a localized pocket of intense flux. If we delocalize that, the flux will spread, and rather than having one peak, we will make everywhere slightly more fluxy, so that zeroes out there. I don't think the only thing that sets the balance off is that we will get a great boon.
I will correct one misconception. The release of the fluctuating energy within this sigil, should it be broken, will follow the law of Pascal. It shall be evenly distributed.
Yes, so... okay. So if it's evenly distributed, we're just delocalizing the pocket. It's not... It still
Indeed.
doesn't do anything.
And by the principle of Bernoulli, it will spread at a rapid pace. It will be felt, but should cause no damage.
Indeed.
Hope you're enjoying
Indeed.
that, Zahaab. I've been sitting there using them the whole time.
Yeah. I've noticed. What? Oh shit. Physics talk. Okay. So, Challa does the calculus in his head. He thinks. He thinks. So, really, only thing that will change, the flux will not change significantly. Law and chaos will not change significantly. Only really is we'll get a boon at the cost of our lives. The moral dilemma here is simply a red herring. You should not think of that at all. Is your risking your life worth power? That is the question he is asking. So I pose, as Seino rightly said, it is the bodies at risk that should make the decision. Any other spellcasters that wish to join me in this delocalization of the flux wish to risk themselves, and if they do, we should do it with no moral implications at all.
One last question, Devil. What was the deal?
The deal was a comprisal of several small subcontracts. The overall contraction was simple. I was to be summoned to assist him with his magical research, and as he began to do his magical research, he kept asking for smaller subcontracts, Within the subtext of the first contract, there was a clause that stated that any multiple subcontracts added to the main contract would therefore increase by a force multiplier of 0.7. The cost that he would have to pay would be equal to something that he cares about. The original cost was simply an old medallion his father had left him, but with each subsequent subcontract, the sentimental value required of sacrifice increased by 0.7%. This increased several times until, at last, the only thing that was worth the power that had been given to him was his daughter's life. When the contract was up and it was time to pay, he came to me with his father's medallion. I reminded him of the subcontract's 0.7 inclination, and as such, I slowly killed his daughter in front of him and his wife.
Okay, so maybe I did that calculus a little wrong, yeah? I think we will be adding a little bit of evil, but he's going back to his home place. He's not going to stay.
He said that completely factually and with absolutely no sense of emotional attachment to it at all.
Irha, he's gonna walk towards Challa and he's gonna mumble over. I mean, to be fair, we don't have any.
She was excited.
To be accurate, if you want to correct me, so kind sir, we don't have anything to lose here. We are just new beings to this world. We don't know where the fuck we are. But it also comes to the question, the little horn guy who came to visit us, will he think different of us? He helped us. He saved us.
Well, he seemed reasonable, and he did emit stasis. This creature is surrounded by flux. So, I assume a creature that obviously puts much effort into surrounding itself in stasis would not want localized pockets of flux. Or, at least that is the premonition I get from my Great One.
He mumbles towards himself and glances towards Challa. Then I suppose we do it. We have nothing to lose. Just because a life of a little girl died doesn't mean it matters to us. That is his own problem. He knew the details, he knew the contract, and yet again he kept being greedy. This is just a creature like any other. He just wants to go home.
I must say I agree with Irha in this point. I mean, he didn't do anything wrong why he got imprisoned, because he did what the contract said, and the guy probably didn't like it, even though it was the contract he signed. So it's kind of his fault.
Challa will step out and say, no, that is, you're missing the point entirely, okay? What you're saying is a tautological truth. Of course, if you say if he follows the law, he is correct. If the law is correct, and then he is following the law, then he must be correct. Of course that is true. Our question is, was the law correct in the first place? Okay? Was the binds of the contract okay in the first place? That is the question.
I mean, would we be having this conversation if he wasn't a devil?
The creature will laugh at that.
Irha's gonna step back to Maelie and go back to pondering. I guess I also, if I can, am I able to run a insight check for his words?
Sure.
Just, okay.
Your insight does not reveal that the creature has lied. You get the feeling that the creature, as it is a devil, has no real reason to lie, but you also get the feeling that there are many different forms of deception other than lying.
Dagus, when you say you wish to go home, where does home?
Hell.
Hell.
I am unfamiliar. Does this hell have a significant effect on this realm of this land we're on?
An interesting question. I am not sure, as the Conflux is an unpredictable thing. My intention is to return home.
Okay.
What, are you bored looking at all these trees all the time?
The creature does not answer.
Huh.
Do you know if you can return home?
Uncertain, but I will certainly try.
So certainly we can free him, and that is okay, Irha. I will help you with this, but it is undoubtedly a slightly evil action. That I can say clearly, as the laws that allowed him to do what he did was evil.
Why do
By
you get to judge that?
By Seino's logic. That is why. Seino is my source. Seino said simply that we may make this choice because it is our bodies on the line. That man made a choice, but it was not his body on the line. It was his daughter's. Undoubtedly, that is evil, and there is no law that can be justified that can state such a thing. Yes, so the law is incorrect. The incorrect law being followed is evil. Thus, the action was evil. May have been lawful, may have been justified, but it was evil. Clearly so. But I don't mind, that's fine by me. Evil happens, huh? Karma is karma.
One could also argue that the gentleman who made the contract in the first place, being greedy, was not necessarily the kindest option he could have chosen. Greed in itself can be evil to some.
Exactly. It is the cycle. But we are dilly-dallying here for far too long. We have places to be, so Irha, if you wish to begin the process, we may. And anybody else that wishes to join.
The thing is, only people that are able to use spellcasting or are able to like change the flux energy in any way are able to help. So who is a spellcaster in this group?
I tried opening up my book and it just says I have no spellcasters. I don't know if that's right or not. I'm not sure.
Out of character, that is true because paladins don't have spellcasting in.
Sweet. Don't worry about then.
Yeah, paladins are not casters here.
Sweet, thank you.
Character, I think he said only Maelie and Challa can
Yeah, it would be
help.
me.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay, going once, going twice.
I suppose if you're gonna do it, I'll help.
Oh, I do not. I am indifferent. If you wish to do it, I will join in. I will
Alright,
guide the
let's
way.
Step
But
back.
if you do not want to, we mustn't then, huh?
Well, I do disagree with him being wrongfully imprisoned by someone's greed, so we should probably help him out. But I'll hold you to your word, Mr. Class. You're going home.
Indeed.
All right.
Okay. So Challa, he will, do one last sense because he believes this flux sense is simply premonitions from his great one that gave him so much power and sense of self in his past life. He will, quickly, enter the river close by. Feet, grounded into the muddy dirt. He grinds the ball of his feet into the muddy water, in the ankle deep part of the river. Get into a horse stance with his bow wrapped around his thighs, holding it there, and think one last time towards this flux sense and try and get a hold of this flux and control it. Once he feels like he has a decent grasp of it, he'll call Maelie over and try and direct it. If that's okay.
She's a-coming.
This is what he would think to do. Maybe it'd go about in a different way, but
That's
this would be
fine.
his.
All right, this is what's going to happen. I need Maelie and Challa to make me survival checks for Challa and Arcana checks for Maelie.
Dude, I really should have put some points into survival, dude. Fuck. Who would know? Who would know that a fucking ranger needed survival? Who wrote this down?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Fuck.
No.
Is it just a normal roll?
Yep, Arcana. All right, Challa, as you horse stance in the river and start into the fucking flux storm. Maelie thinks that's kind of weird, but uses her magic to redirect the flux energy that is, for some reason, flowing towards you in your weird, crazy stance. It is unsettling, the level of energy that is flowing around you. The rest of you guys can kind of see it with the naked eye, slowly swirling around this large stone section. A powerful wind, like a small tornado, begins to move around it. Arcana and survival.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I would like to add a note that as Challa is feeling more and more of the flux energy, or fueling into Maelie's directioning, the veins on the side of his head get more and more vascular, and as the sides of his head are shaved, they start to reach out further and further back, almost to the back of his head in the more intense spots. He's veining. Oh, get out.
Alrighty, Challa.
Starts fucking speaking in tongues.
Starts chanting. Starts chanting, yeah, dude. Fucking starts fucking. Starts popping off, dude. While he's freaking out and all of the flux energy is going around him, Maelie, with masterful hands, kind of just redirects all the energy around him and keeps Challa from jumping into the deep end of the pool. Alright, the energy is being focused around the seal now. And now it's time for the really dangerous part. The two of you together must focus the energy on the seal and break only just enough of it for the seal to fail. Break too much and the explosion will kill your allies. Explode too little and you will cause the pressure inside. Well, you don't want to see what happens when that happens.
Wait, he said kill our allies, not kill us, dude. I think we should. Dude, the whole point Challa was okay is that only he is at risk. So fuck. Dude.
Don't fuck up.
Yeah.
I should have put points in survival, dude. Who thought a ranger would need it, bro?
We don't need it. You don't need it. We need it.
Every ability attached to survival. I don't need that. All right, let's do it.
Okay.
Another one.
Okay.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh yay.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh.
No.
All right. Maelie and
oh.
Challa get their shit together. And finally, Maelie understands what all his weird dancing and screaming actually means, and starts to move her hands in the rhythm of his breathing.
Yeah. The veins at the side of Challa's head almost clasp like hands at the back of his head as they meet, just in vascularity. Just.
The flux energy focuses, and the seal shatters. Alrighty.
Is the river flowing?
Not anymore.
Okay.
Dagon will look around, and then will place his walking cane on his like his elbow pit, and will adjust the cufflinks on his suit.
As Maelie walks over to the pit, Challa's kind of like waddling and putting his weight on her, like kind of hand over the shoulder, kind of she's helping him to drag himself over to the circle.
Just gonna pick up a rock and just gently toss it in, not at him, but gently, just to make sure the shield's completely gone. Just gently.
That's funny.
Yeah, Effie's gonna dip a toe in.
Well, it seems that you are creatures of your word. First, Your reward.
Well, it's like we didn't ask what the reward was. Fuck.
You will hold his,
we don't know what this reward is.
Dagus will hold his hand up, and you will see the spirit of a small girl floating around his hand.
Hey, yo.
This, I think, will serve you well. I was going to use it to torture him, but I sense he is beyond the amusement now. So you shall have it instead.
And he will crush the soul,
We get a child.
What?
crushing it into essences, which he will then float out towards each of you, slamming into your bodies. You are all granted level 2. As your minds, as your as your minds are filled with the screams of a small girl, her crying, whimpering, calling out for her parents, until finally her voice fades into nothing, where she will remain.
Drink deep.
Holy shit.
Enjoy the power. I may yet return. This was a little bit more fun than I remember. And now, I have quite a bit to do before I go home.
Oh, shoot, man.
I knew it.
You never
Effie
asked
just
how
shrugs.
long.
I knew it. I should have asked.
Hey, you guys are
Iris
level
just gonna-
2! Yay!
Yay!
Thank you.
Speed run.
Soul.
Dude, we
Thanks,
got level 2
dead girl.
by drinking a dead girl. Oh, delicious. Delicious.
Scrumptious.
My favorite type of drink.
Ooh, I've got a lot of updates to do now.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, hopefully.
fuck.
Ooh, lad.
Okay, even if he was gonna do more stuff before leaving, I think we probably would have talked ourselves into
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
that anyway.
yeah.
So you know what? I can't even be mad, dude.
Iris gonna go over
Effie?
to where. Go ahead, Effie.
Effie's gonna go in the middle of the circle and impersonate the guy. Oh well,
Iris is gonna come
got a
over.
contract and I was gypped.
Iris gonna throw a rock at her.
Challa also throws a rock at her.
The rock is not obliterated.
She's gonna get hit by the rock.
Ow. Oh,
Ow, my face.
oh no, my lips.
My
Does
lips.
another one.
Her lips just get bigger.
No,
They get more swollen.
Oh wait, did we see him run off in any specific
No,
direction?
he just
Vanished.
Blinks out
Oh
of
fuck.
he's got teleport, baby. Bye bye.
Okay.
So, question. Real quick. Since we, lit him out,
Yeah.
is he going to remember this?
What do you mean?
Is he going to possibly spare us in the future?
Why would he do that?
Because, I don't know, because we let the fucker out.
Yes, but he already paid you for that.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool. So we're fucked in the future.
Remember,
Great.
he's the devil. He doesn't care that you helped him. He paid you already.
Hashapouge.
Maelie puts a hand over her heart and just kind of stands there, a little bit in shock.
Ira walks over to Maelie and puts a hand on her shoulder. You definitely didn't kill us. That's a good thing. We're still alive.
Yep. I'm
do
grateful for that.
I do think we have something of a responsibility to stop that thing, but also we have no power to do so, so let's just forget about it. Off to the east.
It never happened.
I do feel that we are responsible, but there's not anything we can do about it. So we should just forget about it and move on.
Luka puts his
Yo,
hand on
11
his
HP
chest
for me.
and feels a sense of sadness knowing that that child's heart or soul was absorbed into him. And he quietly prays, "I'm sorry."
Man,
Sad.
I love playing devils, dude.
Oh,
That's so much
Funky.
fun, bro.
Is the one for cleric D8?
It's D8,
Five?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
D8 minimum 5.
I
How
put,
did I roll this?
Sorry.
Rogue is D8 too, right?
yes.
Okay. And I think I did the wrong one. There we go.
Essie, you forgot the slash.
Need a
Oh,
forward
okay.
slash at the front of it.
How do I do what you're doing right
Bareback
here?
bathroom.
How do you guys? How are you? What are you guys doing? What?
Rolling
So-
HP.
Was
How
that
do you-
the wrong one?
I don't know which one's mine.
What are you?
I'm a paladin.
Paladin.
D10 R6 are less than.
Is there a space in
Arrow
between the
6.
R and the D?
Yes.
So I'm a D10 R6.
Essie, I think you have to switch the bigger sign to a less sign.
Yeah.
It's the wrong
Oh.
way.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Seino.
Yes.
What the? Do you look at it? Just for a moment. Look.
Oh.
So yours is. I think yours is actually the correct one.
I don't. Give me a second while I
Okay.
embarrass myself. Don't mind me.
Him too.
Okay,
I'm also
yeah.
doing it.
Flip it the other way. Sorry.
Yeah.
So-
I
that-
keep
Did
putting
we
the
all do it
arrow
wrong?
in the. I keep putting the less than more than in the wrong spot.
Oh,
Yes.
so did we all do it wrong?
yeah,
Did we all
it's less, not more.
And
The-
Maelie
the
did theirs
arrow.
correctly. So
Question. I'm still trying to learn this. I don't. How are you guys? I found the D10, but how are you guys like? Is it the plus and minus signs down here that you do?
No, you
No.
type in the text box forward
I
slash
got this.
roll.
So you got the D10 on there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On your
D10.
keyboard, R,
Okay.
and it should allow you to put that there. And then that symbol. And then
So-
6.
I'm going to DM you this because I do not want to embarrass myself. As already am.
Okay.
Is it this command? Is this it?
Yep.
Okay, so I just enter that then. Alrighty.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah.
Very good.
You
I'm
guys,
tanky.
if we get one level up a game,
Oh.
Yeah, speedrun.
Yes.
we'll just release every devil that we see.
Easy.
I'm back.
Easy.
Let's
Easy.
just do greed and guild so we level up all sessions, but we don't fuck up.
I think
no.
it's too late for that, Seino.
Yeah.
No, he's a nice guy. What do you mean?
Well, hey, we never said we couldn't make more deals with him in the future.
True.
This is true.
I mean, what's he gonna do? Give me a contract?
I mean, you could. I mean, sure. Deals
Just
with
don't
the devil.
get greedy.
Yeah, just don't
See?
get greedy.
Yeah, see, it's that easy.
Okay. Well,
Is Arcadum still here?
I'm here.
Yeah, he came back.
Sweet. Can I was gonna walk to the top of the hill. He's gonna climb onto the hill and do he wants to see if he can see everything. Do I roll perception? See anything?
Sure.
Sweet. He's gonna try to see if he sees anything in the area.
You see only the riverlands. Rivers and plains and small copses of trees surround you in all directions. Further to the east, you can see in the distance that there seems to be some higher hills, maybe mountains, and there is, of course, to the south, an enormous stone causeway which acts as a highway through the area.
Okay. Could I do a... Can I see if any physically was affected by absorbing that soul at all? Like, is there anything wrong with me?
Your body is fine.
Sweet.
Okay. Challa will look around at the trees now and that sort of and any other plant life, checking if they're in the right season for what he thinks the season is. Do they have the telltale signs? Do they all, firstly, do they all have the signs that they're in the same season? So like seeds and
They
autumn.
are
Seeds.
they look completely off because the grass here is completely symmetrical to itself. There's no wild chaos. It's all uncannily symmetrical. Some of the trees here would not be in the same season as this grass, and yet they are. This world is not naturally created. It is synthetically made.
Okay. Very strange. Challa's very unwary, very wary about this place, and he lets the others know this, that it's completely wrong in every way, and we just must keep marching forth. There must be a way to fix this. It should not be like this. It can't be like this. And the only thing that can make this worse is like a crossbow or something.
As long as we're not finding more devils and absorbing more children's souls.
Irha looks behind to Seino. Hey! You big dude! Come on, catch up! You're falling behind! You too, hat girl!
Sorry.
Sorry.
Effie seems surprisingly unbothered by all of this.
Seino couldn't believe that couldn't hold his, strength that he has at the first place, so he doesn't know what the upgrade actually is.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I'm gathered.
I'm adventuring.
I'm adventuring.
I am fourth.
I am standing
Here we
away
go.
from Irha.
And your journey continues. Okay, make me a survival check.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you, big guy, with advantage.
Fucking hell, dude. I'm so dumb. Why would I take survival? Why would that not strike my
That was
mind?
so weird that you did, but alright. Alright, you guide the party through the Riverlands, dodging flux storms and avoiding any other ne'er-too-well encounters. However, the day begins to fall to a close, and the party will have to make camp. Make me a survival check with advantage.
Okay. That's different to the one I just made, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's actually the exact same number.
That works.
Yo, I'm head-banging to the song so hard right now.
Same.
The way I'm role-playing this is he actually is an expert in survival. Just this place is so weird to him that he's dumber in it.
And he's dumber.
Like, he just cannot comprehend. Why is everything symmetrical? It's not right for nature. Also, Challa specifically, one thing I will mention about the river. He will take note of the way the river runs, and if it runs to anywhere particular. Like towards a city-state, towards a camp, towards a mountain, that sort of a thing. He pays attention to the way the river runs, if that's important at all. Or if I can do that.
One moment.
Well,
please.
time for some random mother boys. I was purposely going to move closer to Seino. On purpose.
Seino tries to move away.
Ira's once more is going to grab over Seino
Alright,
and
and
tell him
so
he's not moving.
the sun begins to dip low as you try to find a place to camp. Challa, you spot a small stone structure elevated on a plateau, which helps because the rain continues to fall and a fog once more rolls in. You're concerned with flooding as already the water has not been absorbed by the grass and the soil. It is better to move to high ground. And so, your journey continues. Move them to the next map and apply those conditions, please. You give chat vision.
I'm loading.
I'm loading.
Loaded. I think I see black. Oh,
Where did Effie go?
wow.
I'm good.
Oh, there you are.
Yep.
I'm still loading.
I see some tree stars.
See some 7-pointed plants.
Man, I haven't heard tree stars in such a long time, dude. Land before time.
I'm
bro.
loaded.
Can Irha pull
Alright.
out his...
Is,
Go ahead.
is everyone loaded?
I think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
All right. Yes, you can light your torch.
Sweet. You already knew. How'd I light that?
He's got you, or she's got you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
All right. You light a torch, and you can barely see through the fog in the dark. An uneasy feeling comes over the party as you approach the stone structure.
Hopefully there's not a girl in here.
Hopefully there's no devil in here.
Irha just trying to wait for a once and make sure they are also in the light. Because he's worried about leaving someone behind.
The
Oh
music-
wait, I was muted. As Challa walks through, he does two things. He there's new plant life here. He'll take a look at that, and he'll also do a flux check of
Okay,
the
make-
surroundings.
Make a nature check. Also, do you guys hear the music?
Yes.
Weird.
Yep.
Spooky.
Very nice.
Yes.
Nature check.
I mean, they look like normal plants, but once again, they have the strange symmetry. All right, so here you can see a cliff kind of go up the side, but it's at a 45-degree incline, so it's easily climbable. The plateau goes up about 50 feet.
Ira's gonna look to the rest of the party. Should we attempt to climb it? It seems pretty easy.
Do we hear any? As it's flooding, do we hear like any riverways at the top of this or something like that?
No.
Okay. So Challa will say, it should be
I could try.
safe to climb.
I could
Effie
try to
starts
climb.
climbing.
Probably not with all this rain.
Well, Ira's gonna follow Effie. Okay.
Do we have to make a
What do-
check for the climb?
Yeah, what do
No,
I
you just
roll
move
for
up.
this?
Just move up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
cool.
easy.
Just making sure because of the muddy sides or something.
All right, when
I
you
look
get to
back.
that point, you can see the beginning of a stone and wood structure. It's covered in moss. There's holes and cracks in it. The door itself seems to be somewhat sound.
Irha Ira goes up to the door and tries to open it.
The door is
Effie
locked.
Challa-
stops Irha and wants to investigate for traps.
Ira steps back.
All right, Go ahead and make me a perception check, Effie. Luka, you can see that there is a small decorative pool with stones and all sorts of things going on over there. You do not detect any traps, and you sense that the door is locked.
Okay.
Do I see this?
You do.
Oh.
Can I try and thieves tool it?
You sure can. Let me see it. Use your thieves' tools. Hey, unlock it.
How do I do that?
Okay, so it should be under... Is it under utility, or do they have to go to their character sheet, Niggy, for thieves' tools?
It's supposed to be in their inventory, but
Should be an
I
item, right?
asked for one.
Oh, you didn't put it in there? Oh, okay. Well, let her put it in your inventory first, then you can use it.
Okay, cool. I got it.
Can I perceive anything
And
in the
you
water?
have, if I remember
Perception
correctly,
check.
expertise.
And
you
then perception check.
No, you roll your thieves' tools, Effie. Luka, you roll perception. You do not see anything in the water, Luka. All right, you're unable to unlock the door. Try again.
Oh. Try again?
Yeah, you can retry that.
Okay, cool.
You're just like, fucking shit, fucking lock.
Luka
There we
tentatively
go.
puts his whooping stick in the water.
The lock just disappears.
All right, you undo the lock. Click.
Lyra steps in, lighting his torch into the building. Can I roll a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm back.
As light spills into the strange structure, you can see that it may have been a temple at one time. There is a soft tatami mats made carefully, although long since faded with time. You can see that there are a few holes in the ceiling letting some water in, but the place is mostly dry, and it seems somewhat safe.
Does anything happen when I put my whooping stick in the water?
No.
Can
Luka
Challa...
takes a step in it.
All right, it's cool.
He approaches this doll and examines it. Or stuffed animal?
It's a teddy bear.
Or teddy.
All right.
He picks it up.
You approach the teddy bear, reach out towards it, and pick it up. It's soggy.
He picks up and takes it with him and returns to the group.
Okay.
I guess Irha steps farther into the building, looking around for anything. See any left belongings that were left behind.
It appears that this temple doesn't really have much left in it. You can see that there are murals that have long since faded from water damage, but there is a chest at the northern end of the temple.
Irha is going to carefully steps over towards this. Wow, I'm just gonna go way over here.
Effie's gonna follow.
Okay, do we see this? This cart down here?
Yeah,
Oh. Maelie, come with me.
but not well because
Oh, okay.
it's dark and foggy.
I was gonna try to open the chest. Is the chest locked?
You try to open the chest?
Yeah.
Okay. Make me a
you want me to-
dexterity saving throw.
Mimic.
Hang on, I'm trying to find it. Saves. Okay.
I
Just
was
normal?
gonna try and stop you, but
It's okay.
it's too late for that.
All right, as you open the chest, you dodge to the side, as suddenly the trap on the chest goes off. A small dart goes flying past you and sticks into the wall.
Irha looks towards Effie in fear.
She shrugs, knowing that that would probably happen.
He looks down in defeat. He goes back. Instead of going face on with the chest, he decides to go on the side. And he fucks with it again.
All right, you open the chest. Inside, you see only one singular item, a very large scroll that is currently sealed.
Comically large?
I wouldn't say comically, but it's
Pretty large.
It's a large scroll. It's a tapestry scroll.
I guess Irha is gonna hand his torch over to Effie so he doesn't burn this thing, and
Fix it.
open
Hold-
it up.
Hold that thought.
Holding
Luka,
it.
What are you doing down there?
Examining the cart, if it's possible.
Oakley dokley. Make me an investigation check. Also, that's an altar.
Ooh. Oh, altar.
Yeah.
They look like a cart.
Is it a cart? I thought it was an altar. No, it's an altar. That's an altar.
Oh, okay. Can't really tell in the fog.
You can't see shit. It's dark and it's foggy. That's like double shots of can't see shit, Captain. However, I will give you a perception check since you're down there.
Okay.
You
What
don't
do
know.
my eyes sees?
You don't see anything. You don't hear anything. But all of your senses are screaming that you're being watched. Something is out here, but you just don't know where it is.
Alarmed by that, Luka turns to see the group is in temple? Question mark?
You can see the light inside, so you presume that's where they are.
He rushes back, suddenly very aware that he's alone.
All right, and at that point, when you walk inside, yes, Challa.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say. In the meantime, could Challa would be trying to climb to the top of the temple and take a flux sense of the area.
All right, go ahead and make me an athletics or acrobatics check to climb.
Okay.
All right, you climb to the top, so move yourself up to the top. More to the left, though, so I know that you're on the top, like on the edge.
Oh, like huh?
Yeah, there's good. Yeah, so that way I know you're on top. Okay, so you're on top of the temple. I need you to roll for me a perception check with advantage.
Advantage.
Okay, you do not sense any flux energy, but you do sense that there is something going on in the water to the east.
In the water.
Basically, the mist, the fog, is rotating in that area in an odd way.
Okay.
All right, and at this point, as soon as Luka walks in, Irha has picked up the scroll and is doing what with it?
He's gonna try to open it.
Oh boy!
Oh.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh no.
I'm so
Opening
sorry,
scrolls.
everyone. I'm so,
First the scream, then the rocks, and now this.
oh, absolutely.
All right, as you open the scroll, you can see that there are several images in front of you. It is a mural written in a strange language, and even the art style is completely different than what you've seen in this area.
And
what it
I
sh-
do.
What
Hang
it,
on. Can I just go ahead?
what it
Nope,
sh-
go ahead.
what it shows you is an enormous serpent coiling through a forest, gorging itself from the creatures therein. As you hold the scroll open to look at it, it starts to vibrate. The
Fire drops the scroll.
The images begin to glow. As you drop the scroll, it rolls further open. More light emanates from it. And then something happens. Which you'll find out next time on Spiritual Rise Episode 2.
Oh no!
Damn.
What's wrong with
Oh
the
my
water?
God. I
What's
didn't
wrong
get to
with
see
the
you guys
water?
were being watched.
The water
Somehow-
is alive. It's
Somehow
watching
Irha
us.
has caused almost all the fuck ups in the campaign. Let's go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
That was a spicy first session.
Bye.
Very spicy.
Yeah. There's crossbows in the water. Get
What's
rid
in
of
the
it.
water? What's in the water,
they're alive.
Kyle?
Yeah, that was fun stuff. That was
That was
fucking
good.
lit. That was spicy. It was fucking sick. It was nasty. It was actually filthy. If you
We
really,
freed a
if you,
devil.
yeah.
I'm really sorry, guys, for tossing rocks at the devil, screaming "Oh fuck" in the mist full of zombies, and now opening a scroll. I'm so sorry.
It's fucking.
Curiosity kills the cat.
As long as your arms don't
Satisfaction brings them
incinerate.
back.
I'm having fun.
Dude, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been spicy.
Let's go take a little look-ski doodles at some things. Give me just a second.
Oh, we do. Oh! I forgot the. I was so excited.
It's time for fan art.
Yes.
Oh, I completely forgot.
Time for fart.
Time
Fan
for
art.
fan art for you and me. Time for
Perfect
fan
timing.
art perfectly. All right, this first one is a caption. Me says Arcadum at the start of the session. Okay. I see you like the same kind of coffee. Oh no. Revenge, Yowie.
Oh my god.
Straight off the back.
Thank you, Undead.
Joke. Fucking joke me wondering what's happening after my month-long break.
Dude, same actually. They
Yeah.
were allowed for too
When
long.
Arcadum says, hold please, no. Rip Challa. Mine.
They're not in the tent.
Challa activating flux sense.
Yeah. How tough are you? How tough are you?
Kick Puncher 2. Code name Punch Kicker. I approach the creature. It fucking dies. I'll swear I'll turn this car around right now. I attack the barrier. You all get level 2. That gif is so good.
Dude,
Rock.
I love it.
Rock.
this is why you wasn't allowed to kill kids. It just levels you up instantly and it's too powerful. It was nerfed. Yeah.
The party when they realize a devil and obliterate a small child's soul. Yay!
Oh.
Challa uses flux sense.
Oh shit, dude.
That's good. Man.
That's
Damn.
good. Shit.
Those veins,
That's
bro.
great.
Casey, dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, when he hits level 20 and he uses flux sense, he's just gonna become all veiny, all over his body.
All veins.
Why are you taller than me? I don't know. Ask your Jade continues to yell about height. Excuse me, whistles in 5'4".
Dude, that it's amazing. Both of those pieces are fucking
Good year,
sick.
guaranteed level.
Child soul.
Rough.
That was good. All these fan arts were so
Yo.
good. So
Yeah.
funky.
Casey.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so
Awesome.
pretty.
I love the hair.
Sick.
Thank you.
Love
Very
that.
good.
Big ol' hat.
This fan art is sick.
We still haven't seen what's inside the hat yet.
I bet it's
More
This is
hair.
true.
It's true.
I bet
More
it's-
hair.
I bet there's just a goblin in there.
Exactly.
Or another head.
No, wait, KC did all that? What the fuck?
Yeah.
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 That's crazy.
It's insane.
Oh man.
They be drawing, dude.
Some people have
Fucking hell.
really quick hands, and I think they're just not human.
Man. That's fucking.
Speed art is crazy.
All right, now let's go thank all those lovely submarinos. Let's see how many we got this time. Do-do-dee-doo-doo-doo.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
And let's see. I want to say thank you to... There's a lot of people to thank. Thank you to Real Rutrum for 4 months. Clueless Otto for almost 2 years. Rousk for 7 months. My name is Joke. LOL. Good to see you again, buddy. We missed you around here. Thanks for the 8 months. Mega Mids, thanks for the 2 gifted subs. Big supporter. Thanks, buddy. Silver Siege, thanks for 10 gifted subs. Although you need to stop. Let's see. Andy Obbs gave out 25 fucking community subs. Thank you so much. And Zahaab gave out 10 for no reason whatsoever. Thank you, guys.
Yay.
Let's go.
There's good reasons. There's a big button that tells you to do so. I think everyone in this chat right now should follow that big button.
With the big button, the red, shiny, candy-like button.
It's purple and it's mystic. Fucking, it's great.
Yeah,
Andy.
I just really like the new games, man. I like running D&D, dude. This was a really good first session. I really enjoyed it.
I liked it too. It was very.
It was really good.
It was great.
I really enjoyed the game.
I'm pretty tired because I had to wake up early for me, but it was still we got it done. We got
This
it
is
done.
your,
Oh, don't worry, same.
this is your earliest game, ain't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We are early game. Woohoo!
Early game.
It's good for the
Wahoo!
Europeans.
It is
Yeah,
true.
true.
It's good for them.
Exactly.
EU in chat. EU's in chat. EU stand up. Hey, EU's in chat.
EU's
Stand
in
up.
chat.
You,
Stand up.
you.
Stand
Oh,
up.
by the way, our sub points are at 3373. So
Wow.
Let's go.
yeah, not quite where we were last time, but I think the oil barons and the opal miners ran out, but it's still a lot more than I think I fucking deserve, to be honest. So I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah. You're waiting EU time. You're getting those socialist subs.
We're getting
These are
the socialists.
Imagine the economic equality. Dude, that's what you're feeling right now. Dude. The pocket's getting rich, son.
You like the economic equality, my guy?
You feeling those 80% tax subs?
If I didn't have to fix a car, I'd hold Arcadum hostage. There's no need for that joke. I hope your new job's going well, and it's good to see you back in chat. We missed you around here, buddy. So my social credits going up? Oh no. Oh no, not my social credit, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, speaking of which, tonight I will be opening up the recruitment for the 7th game, which is Into the Breach.
Seven.
What does that have to do with social credit?
It's going up, bro.
True.
Oh, okay.
True.
I see.
So I'll be opening that up later today. I'll be opening up the recruitment channel for the 7th game Into the Breach.
Oh shit! I love that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm actually really looking forward to it because
No, Nina's starting.
Nina!
Oh, that's. Thank you for the 7 gifted subs. 7.
Seven.
Thank you.
7.
Excited for it.
Minus 100 million social credit.
Execution date. Oh my god.
Man.
Honestly, I've been having a fun past few months.
I wonder what this devil will do. Probably nothing wrong, right?
Just
Right? Oh, he's
Not
just.
for us.
I think he's about to go get payback.
Yeah, that's my first assumption.
Whether the person's body is alive or dead.
I don't think
Well,
it's our
that's-
problem.
I mean,
It
that's not
really
our problem.
isn't.
We saved him, so he's nice to us, right?
No, he's not.
What did I say as
Oh,
July?
it's not that he's nice to you. He's a businessman. He paid
Yeah.
you for what? He paid
Hey.
you for your services and fucking left.
Plus, another thing, just keep this in mind, is that we can always do more deals with him because he knows we are trusted customers.
Correct.
Yeah.
We're good contract holders, so
Capitalism.
Maybe he's coming back.
That feel when you get to be just nonchalant and be like, "Why are you in here?" Because a little girl died.
Okay.
What happened? Do you want me to explain it to you? Yeah.
Yes.
Explains with no emotion. Oh God, you're evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, but, like-
Let's free him.
it's like that was like, yes, I am. Correct. I love playing evil characters like that where I don't even have to lie. I'm just so truthful,
Yeah.
it hurts, and it's just like, okay, I guess we'll let you go. It's
I
like,
mean-
it's like you don't have to let us go, and you don't have to do it.
Yeah, but we're rating hell on other campaigns, and we got the level 2.
Dude, I didn't want my
And-
social credit to go down, bro.
Yeah, and
And I
we-
wanted a good Google review from him, okay?
Exactly, and we don't know the little girl. We don't know who the fuck she was, and I was like, well, then why do I care about her?
Honestly, the only thing I am regretful of is the fact that we didn't bargain for more. That we should have bargained. We were definitely gonna let him out from the moment we saw that cute, sexy horned boy, right? So the only issue is bargaining. That's it. That's
I
it.
wanted to smooch him.
Yeah, exactly.
I
How am I
wanna-
gonna kiss
I
him
wanna-
if he's all locked up?
I want to smooch.
That is now my goal, to go smooch the devil.
I want to kiss him right on his face, mouth.
His face.
Yeah.
melt?
Next time we see him, I want to seduce the devil.
Okay.
Seduce the devil.
Jesus. All right.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I
Good
got
games,
work.
everybody.
All right, ta-ta.
All right.
All right, see ya.
I'm shutting
Nice
shutting down the stream. Bye, everybody.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.